Hello and welcome back to the Ultrasim Challenge. Sorry I've been gone for a bit. Had some technical difficulties, or hardware difficulties, I suppose you'd say. So last we left off, we were working on our acting skill because we had joined the drama uh, team after school event, whatever it is. So we are trying to get through that. Sorry, we're going at a quick pace here. Our biggest thing for this prom is we want to get gold on this prom. Mostly just because I want the gold phonograph thing that you get from the... Oh, we're doing all sorts of stuff here. Oh no. Anyway, so we want the gold phonograph as the reward. This is probably the last prom we're going to go to. So we're going to do that. Also, we are working on being prom queen, I believe. Sorry, I edited this and then now months later doing the voiceover, I don't exactly remember everything that happened. So yes, we were the so here we're trying to fix our relationship. Get a higher relationship with the principal, get a better relationship with everyone, and we're trying to get Enzo to get some relationships, or rather, negative relationships. I think I've pretty much decided he is going to go into the criminal career after this, after he ages up. So we're trying to get him some negative relationships. I don't think I'm going to actually, like, do his aspirations or anything, but, you know, it's still where he's going to end up being. And I think that at the end of this, what I'm going to do is, right now, aging is on, because I want the people that I went to high school with to age up with me, and be adults, eventually. So, oh, here we go. We got royalty, and our brother got jester. So we have now successfully gotten both royalty and jester, which means we got the trait, I guess not trait, the milestone, to get royalty. So yes, I want everybody that I went to high school with to age up with me. It does mean that some of the elderly Sims in my game have died, desperately trying to get the actual social interactions to go through so I can get a gold on this event. It's very difficult. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I don't have it modded to have too many Sims on the lots or anything, but very difficult to get this done. Anyway, yes, so once I once I age up into an adult, or young adult, I'm gonna turn off aging for everybody except for my played household. Mostly because it is really difficult to constantly have people dying, and it's really hard to get things like the friend of the world aspiration and such. So yes, so we ended up here after the prom, and seeing this poor boy, I couldn't leave him like this. So I ended up doing a makeover on him. Yeah, poor Daniel. I don't know. The randomization of the outfits has done him dirty. So I'm gonna give him a little makeover, mostly because he's still gonna be in my save file after this, and I do not want him looking like this in my save file. Like, the hair is a choice, my man. The hair is a choice. So yeah, I'm just looking through different outfits and such to give him. Probably just style looking everything, yeah. It's just easier that way. Get rid of any eyeball rings, and everything matches. And I had to help his sister out too. She was looking a little bit rough. But yes, so once everybody ages up, and that includes my cousins and everything, I'm going to have aging turned off for the rest of the world. That does mean that pretty much all of the elders have died at this point in my my save game, which is unfortunate. I would love for them to have been around, but I'm not going to make them immortal. Um, and if I just left it as it would, they would have died anyway. So, oh, trying to say hello to a celebrity is, yeah, instantly unattracted. Um, but yes, so that is the plan eventually. I just want all these people to age up with me. Um, so we're just going to try to get some social going on here and then just head home. We got some more photos with my brother, but we still had the hats on. Had a bit of trouble getting them because, of course, the game is laggy as hell, and then we lost the hats. So I did get up a couple selfies. That's all we need. I'm going to be bringing pictures with me to my whenever I move out and everything. I like to keep some family pictures. I think that's very cute. So here I'm getting the parenting board because Enzo needs to do things like break curfew, sneak out, that kind of stuff. And I had to set a curfew for him to break curfew, which was difficult. Well, everything is difficult, but the game seems to really uh, not want you to get in trouble, I guess. So had some issues with that, and also sneaking out through the window. I don't know why, but apparently, see, I replaced that front window there with the sneak out window. But for some reason, the game really just does not want to let you sneak out easily. So, like, you can't click on the sneak out window. You have to click on the floor in front of the sneak out window, or I guess any floor. It just, I don't know. It was more difficult than it needs to be. I don't know who was doing there with our stepdad. And we're working on our acting, and we're still working on getting our postcards. I honestly think that the postcards might be the longest, most difficult, I guess not most difficult, the longest collection to get. Just because you can't just get them. You have to look for a pen pal, write to the pen pal at least once, sometimes more than once, and then request a postcard and then wait for it to come. So got some pictures of the fam jam. Get some little smaller family pictures. I like those pictures of Cleo and her dad and her grandpa. They make me laugh every time. So still getting to see grandpa though. That time I just invited him over, but actually I don't have it in this recording. But setting up for the next part of the challenge, I had to bring all of the elders, the cousins' elders, or sorry, the cousins' parents over, my aunts and uncles, and bring them over. They were all elderly. Pretty much the minute they moved into my house, they died. Like their bars were glowing when I got them. I didn't realize that. But their bars were glowing when I got them. And so literally moved them into my household through Manage Worlds, loaded up my save, and they were immediately dying. So got to see Grimm several times since then. So I'm using the family recipe thing right now. I wanted to make a bowl of ramen, a family recipe bowl of ramen. So I had to come out here to San Machino because I know one of these vendors sells ramen. I have the glitch where um, the I guess this isn't a festival, but the different things that spawn here are spawning on top of each other. As far as I know, and I believe that this has fixed it before in my previous Supersim save, if you just stay in the area for the next spawn, like have it go around and spawn again, it will fix the problem. That being said, I don't have the time for that. So, hopefully, when I move to San Myshuno, that'll fix itself. But that is not until quite later in the challenge. So yeah, I made this ramen family recipe. Now, the faux meat or the meat cube is like to represent putting spam in it. Because if you've ever made ramen and spam, that's my thought process. Um, so yes, I've made a couple different family recipes. I think they're quite cool. I think I'm going to try to make one of each one, obviously, and then I'll probably never use it again because I'll forget it exists. Um, that is just how things are. So yes. Oh, and also I am only using chopsticks now, so I'll get the chopstick mastery trait. Uh, so yes, apparently Mom and Enzo are making up, which they're doing autonomously, which is funny because they had been fighting for quite some time before this. Um, yes. And I'm still working on getting postcards and such. So heading out to the mailbox to pick up my postcards. Something that has bothered me since this started. But yeah, apparently I got an extra Dragon Valley one. Whoops. I've never understood why the postcards stack the way they do. They don't all stack together. They stack in smaller packs. So you saw me getting some face masks there, so I didn't get acne. They also just give you a really good boost, so I figured I'd grab some now. And I put my milk carton collection into the heirloom box because I'm going to have Sadie gift that to her when she turns into an elder. That's another thing. At this point, we're just waiting for her stepdad to die because he has completed, I believe it is up to level 5 in his soul's journey. Um, and basically, if you have a sim that has reached that level die in your household, you'll get a special trait for dealing with grief and death. So we're waiting for that. So she, we have to figure out what to do until he actually does that because he's not actually an elder yet. Although I believe he should be aging up. He actually is probably at the point of aging up. I just haven't actually aged him up yet. I might do that before I film the next part. So yes, we just did a regular old school day. Oh, and someone with terrible brakes is driving past my house. Regular old school day, and we did the computer programming club. So finished that out. And yeah, hi Ollie. Okay, so yes, I have Enzo looking to sneak out to get his negative aspects going on. I figured I'd continue with the computer programming, but I realized that that's unnecessary. Yes, so I have Enzo dropping out of school, just because I feel like thematically that goes along with his story. I don't like this though, the whole am I good enough thing. Like he's choosing to drop out. I don't think that it's not him getting kicked out. I don't think that he should get that buff when he chooses to drop out. So yes, I've got Cleo working on her homework and journaling and all that kind of stuff. Just checking on all my milestones here. I've got pretty much everything I think I should have for where I am now. Just working on drama club stuff. I don't remember if I have already quit the computer club and joined the drama club yet, but I know I have to get acting skill up, so I do. And I have no idea why Servo has decided to go and sadly play the fiddle by the riverside. In the snow and kill himself. I don't know. I took him back inside. He needs to really calm down with the emotional drama that is going on with him. I kind of feel like they should expand servos more. This is weird because number one, he's asking his sister this, and number two, he's already left school. So I don't. That's a very strange pop up to get. Not only because of who I'm on, but also, the fact that he's already quit school. Like, there should be some sort of double check for that. Anyway, so I'm just getting some rewards right now, uh, using up some of my points. I don't want to like get all of the rewards right away. I try to limit myself to the most useful ones because I want to be able to get potions whenever I need to as well. And we're learning about Selva Dorada in school. That's going to be great for later. So yes, I'm trying to make sure I get gold on all my school days. So I'm talking with my friends and giving Winterfest gifts so I get Winterfest completed. I'll give you a football. Have a football, good sir. I think trying to make sure that I complete all of the holidays and such really helps to giving myself prolonged gameplay and interesting gameplay. I have at least one holiday per week in my save. Yeah, and there we go. I have been promoted to team captain. Okay, and now I'm going to quit the computer team. And then go into drama. And I realized that it isn't drama that is on the weekends. Drama is during the week. It's scouts that's on the weekends. So you can do scouts and drama at the same time, I guess. But not, or I think you can. You can do two of them at the same time. I'm not sure. I did it in my last Supersim save. But I did that as a child, so I'm not 100% sure. And in my last one, I did the football team too, and I can't remember if I've done football team in this one. It's been a minute. I'm going to get back into doing this though. So yes, I'm already ahead of the game with my acting skill, so I just have to do my daily tasks every day. I'm getting by with the plentiful needs potions that Mom made me ages ago. And now we're gonna finish our Christmas or Winterfest. Everybody's putting presents in, trying to wrangle everyone to open presents or sing together is like herding cats. Sadie will not sit still for the life of her. And we're all gonna sing to the Christmas tree. Santa judges us, or Dad, I guess, that judges us. And then I asked him for a present, and he gave me a grill. It's just sitting in my back pocket. I'm gonna carry it around with me, I guess. So I've got a haunted computer, as one does. But gotta kick her out of there because Enzo's gonna start doing some work. I believe he starts with some manual labor here, yeah. So like his storyline is that he's like working construction, and I guess he gets like pulled into like mob business. That's the whole storyline we're going there. So we're journaling to keep up all of our emotional control and all of that kind of stuff. Basically right now it's just a holding pattern to keep all of my everything at top. My character values, my needs, everything, keep it as high as possible to finish out before I age up. So doing face masks, doing homework. I do my homework every day because I really want to make sure that I get valedictorian. So yes, I'm working on different tasks for drama club, and I'm being friendly with people as necessary. And friends. I could just make some friends. We're talking. She thinks I look like a dog, I guess. I mean, maybe. This man's makeup is. I'm instantly unattracted to him, but like personally, it's a sleigh. Look at that. Like, not everybody has the cojones to show up to work as a maintenance man with that kind of glitter eyeshadow, especially paired with that mustache. That's something in its own right. So yes, I'm doing great. My end of the day reports always say I'm doing great, but I'm also getting these pop-ups of I better shape up. I don't really know what that's from, and as far as I can tell, I've been told it is a bug. I'm still working on acting, so I'm continuing to do all my homework, trying to repair my relationship with the principal. But I make sure doing my homework every day. I try to get gold in class every day, to try and counteract whatever that bug is. But it's telling me that I'm in trouble constantly, and I'm really not sure why. I know that I did skip a detention. I skipped it on the last couple of minutes of detention one time to go to a club, but um, I think that that's what triggered it, but it should not continue like that. So yes, getting more postcards, and once again, I got a double postcard. I don't know that I'm actually asking for an extra Dragon Valley postcards every time, but apparently I am. But yeah, I don't understand why the postcards stack the way they do, like in stacks of 2 or 3, and it's not like they are divided by like what pack the the thing is for or anything like that. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but yeah, I'm still struggling. I do have all of the ones from My First Pet stuff, so there's that. But yeah, and it's gonna take me a while. But I made plans for that in my challenge outline, um, because I knew it took so long. So I'm gonna continue doing that once I'm at university. So I've got some pictures, and of course it is still snowing inside my house. Not sure why, but apparently EA doesn't seem to think that that needs fixing. But yeah, I wanted some pictures of me and my brother to take with me to university since he's going to be staying home. I really wish we'd get better poses, especially for selfies, because there's a lot of them that are fun, but because it's a selfie, you can't like get all of your face in the frame. And that's just a shame because like what's going on? So yes, we got some more pictures here. Just organizing my pictures, trying to decide what I'm taking with me. I'm gonna pull out the picture frames that you get from doing the family reunion event later and put those in there. Probably just take those with me when I go. But yeah, back at school, doing another day. Getting gold again is the goal, of course. Hanging out with my teacher. I don't know why so many people that work at my school have that mustache. Like, I guess it's on trend. Maybe they're all sharing mustache wax. Which, like, is that a super, like, weird thing to do? Is it, like, I don't know, you share your hand sanitizer, no biggie, but, like, this is mustache wax. Like, I feel like that's a little bit more, I don't know. I don't have a mustache to wax. Perhaps I should get one. So yes. So again, I'm still getting the pop-up saying that I am being bad, but I'm also getting perfect days at school. Um, I think that there's very much a chance. Yes, I'm creating a set. It's amazing. I'm a natural at this. Uh, but yes, I think I'm very much going to have to manually fix that bug, and it's basically just going to lead to me um, giving myself the valedictorian trait. Because, spoiler alert, it screws me over. So yes, just doing my journaling to get my emotional control. Will keep my emotional control up as it blizzards in the house once more. Gonna work on my acting again mid blizzard, and Servo's gonna do some cheerleading to cheer me on. And sure, we'll like it. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any acne. I want to age up with acne on, which I mean is all for naught because I ended up turning off acne anyway because Enzo had a bunch of acne when he aged up and it just looked terrible. So I turned it off, turned it back on. That way teens will still get acne, but his acne scars are gone. So back at school again. Once again, trying to get my my gold performance for today. With the amount of bugs that are happening in the game, I just, rather than putting out a new expansion or anything, I would just wish EA would fix some things. I'm just hanging out with my principal. She's gonna sit in on the class just to see how good I'm doing in class. I really am. But I'm still getting pop-ups saying that I'm not doing good and that I'm gonna get in trouble. So I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm getting perfect in my exams, but I'm still getting told to shape up. Oh, and my potion of plentiful needs backfired here, which makes all of your needs go to yellow midway. So you have to take a second dose of it when that happens. Yes, so I have been promoted again, which means that it is about time for me to be done. I got my little award here. You see me trying to find somewhere to put it. I also have my little banners and everything. So it is night on the town, and I wanted Enzo to come out to this fancy restaurant, but I had to replace the door because there was no bouncer working. I put the security door there for the celebrities. This is a restaurant I put in simply so that it only has experimental dishes. This will come into play later when I need to take experimental food photos. And the restaurant's still buggy. Even if I order a starter or anything, I can only order one meal, one thing for the meal, and that's it. And at least it came. Uh, so he's starting his downward spiral. He tried a bubble blower. Gasp. But yes, there was no bouncer spawning for the VIP doors. So I had to replace the doors. I'm not sure if that is a bug, but I waited around and I tried to see if there was anything I could do, like if I could force spawn it or anything like that. Couldn't force spawn it, so I just replaced it. But I don't know if that is a persistent bug or what's going on there. And if I have to replace every door in my save game that has like VIP entrance, like there's not a ton, but there's enough that I have to deal with it. So that's really gonna suck. I like the gameplay and the story of bribing, the bouncer to get in. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, so we planned a birthday party for the twins. We invited everyone over. We just started a family reunion gathering, honestly. Um, but yes, we were planning on aging up everyone, mom, dad, uh, and both the kids. And so here's where it got a little bit dicey. So when you age up, the very first thing that happens is, of course, yeah, Sadie ages up. So she is an elder. Cleo aged up. So I was deciding on what trait to give her, and there's a lot of options, but I decided on kleptomaniac. Now, technically, that won't necessarily help her be an ultrasim, but to get the enhanced kleptomaniac trait from the new aspiration, you need to have the kleptomaniac trait for it to upgrade. Uh, so here we go. I graduated with honors. So I was still convinced that there was something I could do about it. Here I'm just deciding what to give Enzo. He finished well, he didn't actually finish it. I did the aspiration on him, like I forced it, because I wanted to know if you needed the kleptomaniac trait already to get the enhanced one, and yeah, you need to have the kleptomaniac trait. So we just tested it out, and that's what it was. So here I aged them up. I actually did not age them up eventually because I realized I need to do something to try and get valedictorian, because I've gotten valedictorian before. I've done everything to get valedictorian before. But she has not been given valedictorian. And that is something I really want my Ultrasim to have. So I made the horrible decision here to just restart. Just exit and restart. I do have autosave on, so I only had to go back, a little bit. So I replayed all that. This time, got Fam Jam in, and I was operating under the impression here that it was random. I tried a few times, it wasn't. So I went online, and they suggested things like I went back and I played a day where I went back to one of my other extracurriculars and aged up. So I was in a different extracurricular. I went back, I got a part-time job. I went back and I did this far too many times. And with the amount of loading in between, it's insane. Anyway, so that being said, we have aged up, we have with honors, graduate, and I think next time I will just give myself valedictorian. So until the next time, thank you for watching, and I will be back shortly with the next part of this and her beginning into university. Okay, bye-bye.